Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's edition of Intuitive Angling, and really appreciate you guys swinging by the channel and spending some of your day with me. We're going to be talking about sunglasses today, bass fishing sunglasses, which you do not hear enough about on the YouTube genre out there, because guys, I'm telling you right now, bass fishing sunglasses are such an important part of your success on the water. Not only your success, but the safety you have on the water for your eyes. I want to get into this in detail. One of the things I want to talk about, or the main thing I want to talk about, is what is the difference between one pair of glasses and the other. It's like you've got a ton of different sunglass companies out there that you can choose from as far as fishing sunglasses. How do you know which ones to get? I mean, how do you know what brand is the best? So what I want to do today is I want to explain to you guys what to look for as far as what makes a pair of sunglasses better than another. And then you can maybe better off make your choice as a result of that if we go through that in today's video. Also, guys, just a quick reminder, just like to invite everybody, if you haven't had a chance, to please consider hitting that subscribe button here at Intuitive Angling. Right now, guys, we've only got about 30% of the people that watch our channel that are actually subscribed, so that's a good way to help the channel. And also, guys, if you want to go to the next level, you can become a channel member with Intuitive Angling. And members get private videos every week that aren't seen by the public, and some access to my personal email address to communicate with me for your fishing questions. So all you have to do is go to my YouTube homepage. You'll see the join button there. Hit it, or hit the membership button in the description, and get you all the details for that. So I really appreciate that. Okay, guys, everybody that watches my channel, you hear me talk about my Solarbat sunglasses here a lot. I've been working with Dr. Gary Nesty, who owns Solarbat, for many years now. And Gary is not only an avid bass fisherman, he's tournament fished forever, but he's an optometrist. He has an optometry business, and he also has a sunglass company. So what is better, what type of a person is better to create or talk about sunglasses than a bass fisherman that's an optometrist that owns his own sunglass company? So when Gary talks, I listen. So I was like a lot of people, before I started using Solarbat, I used tons of different type of glasses. And a lot of the times I use the glasses because I like the way they look, which is not, yeah, everybody wants a stylish pair of glasses, but when you're talking in terms of the utilitarian use for sunglasses, you need to pay more attention to the components of the glass rather than the look. You're not on a dang fashion show out there on the boat. You're trying to use a pair of sunglasses as your tools to help you in your bass fishing. And guys, one of the things about it, before we get into all the components and everything of how to make that decision, wear your sunglasses all the time. Guys, your eyes, you cannot believe how many potential things can happen bad to you on the water with your eyes. You can be running down the lake and you can have a bug hit you in the eye. It could put your eye out. Obviously, having lures come back and hit you, people casting in the boat. Sunglasses are a must to have all day long. I don't care, guys, if it's, real early in the morning and the light's low level. I wear my sunglasses when I'm bass fishing. I've just had too many close calls. I've had lures hit me in the sunglass that would have damaged my eyes if I didn't have it. Always wear your sunglasses all the time. It's like wearing clothes, man. When you go to the lake, put your sunglasses on. Okay, now what is it that makes a pair of sunglasses better than the other? And also, guys, obviously, I think Solarbat's the best sunglasses you can buy. I will put the Solarbat link in the description to my Signature Series glasses, and also I'll put my Tackle Warehouse link, because you can get them at Tackle Warehouse or at the Solarbat link. Let me explain to you guys what it is here. There's two things, in my opinion, that really is a big deal as far as how you choose sunglasses. One is the percentage of polarization that the lenses have, because the level of polarization and the quality of that polarization, it has a lot to do with how well you can see into the water. And you can't ever underestimate the importance of being able to see as far as you can underneath the water under a wide variety of sunlight conditions. Bright sun, cloudy, partly cloudy, windy, whatever. That's why, a good sunglass company like Solarbat, they make a lot of different lens colors, because the percentage of tint in the lens has a lot to do with how far you're going to be able to see in the water based upon different sunlight conditions. And on the Solarbat website, guys, they go over every color that they make and explain to you the tint factor and, you know, the conditions it works in the best. So you can just refer to that little chart that they have there. But Solarbat has like a 99.9% level of polarization in their glasses. But the main thing besides polarization is optical clarity. Now, the optical clarity is it's what separates a quality pair of glasses versus a cheap pair of glasses. If you go down to, you know, just a tackle store or Walmart or whatever, or a gas station, buy a pair of sunglasses, like a cheap pair of sunglasses for $20 off the stand, and then you take a pair of Solarbats and go to the lake and you put the Solarbats on and you put that cheap pair on, you'll understand real quick what I'm talking about in terms of optical clarity of the quality of the lens material. And Solarbat has a super high quality lens in it. The optical clarity is second to none. So the combination of the tint and the optical clarity is what separates this particular glass from anything else. Other things like that is like the, you know, big piece that is overlooked is like, see the nose piece right there, guys, where my finger's at? That nose piece is really critical in terms of keeping your sunglasses in place on your face there, because if you don't have a high quality nose piece with the right material on that, you know, your glasses are never seated right on your head, and they're always slipping down or they'll move on you. And then the frames themselves, they need to contour to your face, because when you're running down the lake, how many times have you guys looked off to the side or up like that and had your glasses fly off your face? That's, you know, the frame construction, like on the Solarbat, it keeps these glasses on your face. You know, the nose piece in there keeps them secure. Just a really good fit on there. But that's the main thing, guys, when you're talking about, you know, how do you determine that? You look into the detail, look into the description of the glasses you're going to buy, and, you know, pay attention to what that polarization level and the optical clarity is. That's the main thing with it. And it really also behooves you guys to get several different lens colors. I basically use two most of the time. This one right here is called the high contrast yellow, and I wear the high contrast yellow most all of the time, unless it's super, super bright. I have found out as I get older, it's like I need a little bit more light. So for me personally, it's like I like the high contrast yellow because it sort of brightens things up. And I even wear them on, you know, sunny days. But if it's a super bright, intense day, say, for example, it's bluebird out, it's summertime, there's not a cloud in the sky, then I'll go to a little bit darker color, one they call the mossback green. So that's the two that I use. I use mossback green on super, super bright days, but the high contrast yellow is my main glasses that I use most of the time. Another thing about that high contrast yellow, it works really good, like, if you're running right off the bat in the morning when the light level's low, or especially on those, if you're fishing a shady bank or something, or on those low light days where it's cloudy or rainy, this particular lens works really good. But anyway, guys, just to make it easy, I mean, I know this sounds biased, guys, but I trust Dr. Gary Nesty on this. Go in those links, check them out, guys. Try a pair of my RB2s or my RB3s. These are the RB3s right here. They have this matte gray frame on there that, you know, really keeps the light refraction down. But there's several different frame options on the RB2, little bit different look on there. But I'll link those in the description. So anyway, hope it helps you guys out. We'll talk later.